You are not cheap because you give him your body. You're cheap because your body is the only thing you have to give. My name is Jacobu Blessing Ohunene, popularly known as Nene Versatile. Remember that the versatility talks about everything. And today I am here to tell you, whether you like take it or leave it, that you are not cheap because you give him your body. You're cheap because your body is the only thing you have to give. You know, so many ladies have this assumption that once you give a guy your body, once he sleeps with you, then automatically you become cheap. It's a lie. Big lie. It's something that's crept into your head. Maybe your society made you to believe. It's not your body that actually makes you cheap, but because that is the only thing you have. That's the only surviving thing you have to give in relationship. Your body, sex only. Now, this is not a way of promoting sex before marriage. No, don't quote me wrong. But I'm trying to tell you that for that guy seeing you as a cheap thing, it doesn't mean that because you have sex with him. No, there's some other things that makes him see you as a cheap thing, as a thing of no value. Not your body alone. Now, let me ask you a question. How many of you have something else to give aside sex? If you cannot give a good answer to this, that means even without sex, you've got nothing to give. Now, why wouldn't he see you as a cheap thing? No, tell me. Variety, they say, is the spice of life. No man, no sensible man will leave a woman that has a whole lot to offer. Sexually, you're there. Careerly, you are there. Business-wise, you are there. Mental-wise, you are there. They can bring in issues of life and you can contribute to it. Good. No man will leave you. Trust me, no sensible man will leave such lady. So if you're saying, no, I don't want him to touch me because he will see me as cheap, you're deceiving yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't say Blessing says you should go and be having sex in your relationship. No. Everybody knows what works for him, what works for them. But what I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to put you straight that it's not because you give him your body that makes you cheap. It's because aside that one, there's nothing to give. So if you will not want to give him first, so that in marriage you have nothing else to offer. Because this thing is very dangerous. Do you know why? Because everybody can give sex. A prostitute can give sex. A bitch can give sex. But there is this thing that's not so common, and it's called self-development. A developed lady, a lady that is evolving, that's evolved over time, a lady that's an all-rounder. These are the things that gives you an edge. These are the things that will not make you look cheap. Not sex, not lack of giving sex. If you give 1,001 sex to a man, and then you have a lot of things else to offer, trust me that man will forever, provided the man is a good man, will forever cherish you. And if you don't have anything and you wait till marriage, wedding night to give sex, after the sex, one time, second time, he'll be tired. What else? That is it. The goal is to be a developed lady, to be an all-rounder lady. The goal is not just to use sex as a cover-up, as a hook for a man. Yes. So, please, don't think you are cheap because you give him sex. Rather, you are more cheaper because sex is the only thing you have to give. Mark the difference and develop yourself. After all said and done, please This will not be complete if you don't like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, Ejo Biko, Bikonu, Ejo, Agbe. Please subscribe, like, comment on our videos. Air your views. I'll be glad you do. And always remember that I love you. I wish you the best that life has to give.